Hello and welcome to Datron Techday 2024. Today is a very special day because we're not only displaying our standard machine portfolio and the machines that you might already know, but we also revealed a brand new machine which is not a milling machine. But let's talk about this later. At first, let's have a quick tour about the machines and the things that we have on display today. We start with the MX Cube, our the machine that has the highest performance, that has a chip conveyor. We do have the sliding door, so it can be loaded from top, it can be loaded from the front, it can be automated with different have different spindle types, a 4 kilowatt spindle, HSK 25 and HSK 32 with 8 kilowatt. We're showing the aluminum guitar part, so it shows the performance and chip removal and so on. Very nice sample part, a lot of dynamic action here of this great machine. But it's not only the machines, we also do have different accessories and work holding, and there's also something new to discover. So let's go over to Daniel, who's product manager for accessories. Daniel, nice to have you here.
Yes.
We do have a few mechanical vices here, and they look new and different to the ones that we already know.
Yes, that's right. They are completely new. They are called Datron Vario Vise. So the Vario Vise is a very flexible vise which is customized for the needs of Datron customers. So maybe you know it from the clamping devices on the market available. Most of the times they are too large, sometimes they are too high, and they are almost always too heavy for our machines.
Yeah.
So we created this one here.
Very flat.
Yes, very flat.
Very low height, so we can actually build up a lot on the on the gantry.
Exactly, only about 50 millimeters height from the machine tail.
Quick lock for the soft jaws, so that's pretty good. So you don't have to unscrew.
Yes, that's right.
The soft jaws, and what I like on the large ones is that we have that spindle that goes through, right?
Yes, right. We also have the jaws in a few different sizes. They come in 70 millimeters, 120 millimeters, and in 200 millimeters. And additional, you can see here, we also have a middle jar, which transforms the vise into a double clamping device. So you can clamp two parts at the same time with the same vise. You don't need another clamping device for it. So it's very flexible, and all customized for the needs of Datron users and for our applications. And
especially with the spindle that goes through, you don't have to adapt the jaws on different positions, as it can go from 0 to the maximum span. Very nice. I think that's a very good add-on to all the work holding that we already have in the portfolio. So let's hop over to the next machine, which is the ML Cube with the updated housing. So you might already know this from last year's Tech Day or the video from Tech Day. ML Cube, the large bed machine, 1500 by 1000 millimeter of machining area. Like the inside, the full gantry is pretty much the same as on the old housing, but all the enclosure is different, and it has some really nice aspects in terms of productivity. So let's take a quick look. As you can see, I do have an external terminal here, which has several reasons. First reason, the door opens to both sides, other than the door that opens up front to the top. So we can now load it from top or from the front, also in terms of automation. And if you want to integrate this machine into an automated process, or want to equip it with a robot or any handling systems, that's where the external terminal is great for, because you can move it away. It's not attached to the machine's housing and gives you more flexibility. Getting access to the machine has become a lot better, because we know, as we have such a large size or machining area in Y, so in the depth of the machine, 1 meter, it's quite hard to reach to the back of the vacuum table. And with the new housing, I do have a step here. I can move that panel slightly away, so I have much better ergonomics and even reach small parts that are located on pretty much on the back of the machine. So a very clean area. When it comes to productivity, we now have a chip conveyor, blow-off nozzles, so we can just run kind of a cleaning cycle that blows the chips to the sides and to the front, so they will just slide onto the to the conveyor belt, and the chips will then be automatically transported out of the machine into that chip wagon. So just by changing this cabin, the ML Cube has become a lot more versatile and has now a different aspect in terms of productivity and also integration and automation. Datron Neo. In 2016, that was a game changer in the milling world. It was a very compact machine with the Datron Next software, which is the first ever machine with that software with our own touch-based control. Andrik, our product manager for CNC systems, is with me right now.
Hello, Mark.
We're having the third generation of the Datron Neo now. Andrik, tell us a little bit, what are the differences compared to generation 2 and even 1, and how can customers and users benefit from?
So for the improvements, we have taken the customer in the center, and I will separate the changes what we did in the things what we changed inside and outside. We are beginning with the things what we changed outside. So on the top you have the signal light, where you can see the machine status far away from the machine. And we have improved the gap around the hood regarding chip tightness, and we have new control elements in the front. For example, the vacuum levers are better to grab or to move. In the previous machine we had the manometers inside. Now we have it integrated in the next control.
So it's digitally controlled.
Yes, exactly.
If you have a lack of vacuum or if you lose it over time.
Yes, and we put the main switch from the back now in the front, so it's much easier for the operator to switch on the machine in the morning and switch off the machine in the evening. And if we go back behind the machine, the previous machine was fixed with 2.5 liters cooling tank, and now the customer can choose between the 5 liter cooling tank or the 10 liter cooling tank, and he can move it over 90 degrees to. It's much easier for the operator to refill this cooling tank. This one is the 10 liter cooling tank. So, and what we changed inside, I will start with the tool magazine in the background. So we improved it regarding chip tightness. Here in the front we have the new 3D probe. It's also improved regarding
LED ring there,
stiffness, robustness and precision. We have two new chip elements for the chips on the left and on the right side. And the biggest change what we did is the gantry. You cannot see the gantry, it's behind this cover. But in the previous machine we had polymer composite, and now we have UHPC, that means ultra high performance concrete. It has the same expansion coefficient like steel, and we have more material inside. So the material inside is almost double. So we have in the whole machine system vibration reduction and more stiffness. So the positive
productivity,
the positive impacts are in the parts what we mill inside.
Yeah, so that's very good. So I think the usability has become a lot better. Like you said, there's less room for chips to like go out of the machine. The big ethanol tank is a big benefit. So it can run for like a much longer time without anything or anybody to refill the tank. And I think
the big one is 4 times bigger than before.
Yeah, that's quite a big step. All right, thank you, Andrik. I think that was pretty interesting to see what the next steps with our the smallest and probably coolest milling machine in our portfolio is.
Thank
and
you.
now let's go to the highlight. And we've waited 25 years for this moment, and to have an update on this technology. We're talking about the new dispensing machine. Datron Evo 600. That is the new standard for dispensing, so additive manufacturing. Yannick Hamann, our product manager for dispensing systems, is with me. First of all, congratulations for this great machine system. It looks great. It's just an awesome design. Please tell us what is so different, what is special, what is new compared to our kind of old machine systems, the PR 500 and so on, that the people know.
Thank you, Mark, for the short introduction. This machine has quite a lot of highlights. First of all, the next control, which is the first highlight. I want to go a bit deeper into that a bit later. But the productivity is a very big thing. The machine, the Evo X600, is the fastest machine we've ever built as a company. So it's highly productive, which is super important in the dispensing market, because most of our customers are in the serial production area, so they really count every single second cycle time. The second part, which is pretty closely related to that, is the flexibility. Because most of our customers are in the serial production, this machine will be used as a fully integrated automated solution very often. So this machine is available with or without a cabin, and every customer can easily integrate this machine in a
cell or an automatic.
In their cell, in their automatic line. The next control is not only a highlight because of our well-known intuitive user interface, but also because of all the different features we built in there. We have a very high process reliability thanks to many different software features, but we also have a fully automated quality control, which is super important in the dispensing market because the process is so complex in itself, and there are quite a few things that could go wrong in the process. So it's super important that we have that in there.
Yeah. So what we can see on the Z-axis and actually on the whole machine systems, it looks a little bit different to our gantry style machine. So the Y-axis like comes from the back, which gives the flexibility just to kind of move away or take away the cabin and integrate it into a system, but also with different sensors, quality check instruments. To make this a great machine for the full process, right?
Yeah, so every dispensing process is highly individual. So every dispensing process has very different requirements for the accessories, the sensors, also with a plasma edger, for example, to clean the parts before they get dispensed, and other accessories. So we have a lot of flexibility on the Z-axis there. This is also why it looks a little bit different to our milling machines, that we have the freedom to just put another sensor there if the customer needs one. And it's the same thing with our access system, which is a cantilever access system, as Mark just mentioned. We have the full flexibility to put whatever part loading system there is on the market, from a rotary table to a conveyor belt or a robot. So we just have a lot of flexibility with this machine, and it's something our customers really like about it.
It's incredibly fast.
Yes.
I saw it the first time in like full action today. I'm just impressed. So thank you for watching this. I hope you got a good impression of what Datron is about at the moment and what our newest innovations are. Thank you, Yannick. And now let's take a look at this machine when it's really doing some stuff and dispensing some material. Thanks for watching, and bye.
Bye-bye.